Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Your Guess, Your Miss. I'm Tracy, and if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you've been sitting with me through all these episodes already, thank you so much. Let's just continue having these conversations. So, let me tell you something that I've been noticing about myself lately. I really didn't notice it at first, but I think I'm meeting a version of myself that I didn't know I needed. The version of me that is calm, like really calm. And that's new for me. Because for a long time, calm wasn't something I knew how to sit in. I knew structure, I knew waking up somewhere to be. I just knew that my alarm would be going off, the schedule, the responsibility, all that. You get up, you move, you handle what you need to be handled. That was just life. And again, nothing is wrong with that. But man, nobody told me how much of that pace stays in your body. Like, even after things start changing. You get what I'm saying? Like, you'll wake up in the morning and your brain already moving, thinking about, okay, what are we going to do today? And then I had to stop myself and be like, hold on. Relax, girl. Relax. There's no rush anymore. There's no structure anymore. There is no scheduling anymore. All that, there's no alarm clock waking you up. All that is gone. I'm still trying to figure that out, which is crazy, right? Because when you've lived inside a certain routine for years, your body doesn't just forget it overnight. Your mind is still used to the urgency. Still used to feeling like you always have to be doing something. And I have to catch myself in little moments, even the way I talk sometimes. I'll hear myself explaining something and realize, what? I'm still talking like I'm at work. Girl, you ain't working. Relax. Enjoy this time that you have. I don't know if you know what I mean. But everything sounds like a task, a plan, a schedule. And sometimes I stop mid-sentence and laugh a little. Like, girl, once again, just relax. You can relax. And those moments show you how deep habits run. Because you don't realize how much pressure you've been carrying until you start putting it down. And let me tell you something. Calm feels different when you're not used to it. Like when things are quiet and you're sitting there like, okay, something's about to happen, but nothing really happened. Everything is just calm. Nobody tells you that sometimes peace feels unfamiliar at first. I'm learning how to sit in it. And I like it. I like waking up and not feeling rushed. I like having space to think. I like realizing that life can still move forward even when I'm not pushing myself every second. And that's a version of me I didn't know I needed. The version that doesn't feel like she has to prove something all the time. The version that doesn't feel like she has to do or explain every move she makes. The version that just moves, steady. And don't get me wrong, I still catch myself sometimes. My brain always jump back and forth. But it's a process. You always be planning stuff, trying to organize stuff, trying to make yourself feel valued. But sometimes that calm, you just have to sit in it. You just have to relax and just know that you're okay. Everything doesn't feel like a race anymore. Like I said, I'm still learning. So there's still process. But I think that's where I'm at right now. Just learning how to sit in the calm. Learning how to trust a slower rhythm. Learning how to exist without feeling like every movement needs to be filled with something. And you know what? I really didn't know how much I needed that. But I do now. If you're listening to this and you've ever gone through a big shift in your life, you probably know what I'm talking about. The change doesn't always happen in a big moment. Sometimes the real change happens after, in the quiet, in the space where you start noticing how different you feel inside. I'm just discovering a version of myself that I didn't know I needed. And she's calm. And you know what? I really, really like her. All right, y'all. Thank you for sitting with me today. If something in this episode resonated with you, I would love to hear from you. Just leave me a comment, send a message, or share this episode with someone who might need to hear this conversation. Also, make sure you follow Your Guest Your Mess on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, wherever you listen to your podcast. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And until next time, please take your time becoming a version of you that you truly need. This has been Your Guest Your Mess. Thank you.